Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Toyota Tundra TRD Pro Hybrid in the color gray. Let's take a look. Starting up front, underneath the hood, we have the gas component of the hybrid energy system. It is the iForce Max twin turbo 3.5-liter V6 engine, automatic transmission, gets up to 437 horsepower, 583 pound-foot of torque, towing capacity up to 11,171 pounds, payload up to 1,609. Up front, you've got your LED headlights, customary daytime running lights, fog lights down below. You also have the TRD light bar up front here. Looking across the front bumper, you've got these little round nodules. These guys are your front parking sensors. On the front, we also, of course, have that Tundra logo, and you have your front-facing camera. Now, onto the side here, you have the 20-inch alloy TRD black wheels. We also have that red suspension set underneath, and there is a 1.1-inch lift. If you take a look across this unit, you'll also find this partially mattified technical camo trim, which is part of the TRD kit. On either side of your front hood, you also have your TRD Pro badges. You can see that they're raised up both on either side. Across the bottom here, we have the rock rails. Then your side mirrors include integrated turn signals, blind spot monitoring, and underneath you have additional cameras to contribute to the surround view camera effect. If you look at either one of your front handles, you'll find this little dimple. We'll talk about that more though on the driver's side. Heading back, all your rear windows come with factory tinting. In the back, we have the bed lamps turned on. These can be turned off or work automatically with opening and closing of doors. Rear windshield is also power adjustable. We'll look at controls for both of those we get up front inside the cab. Now, approaching the back of the unit, just like up front, you have the backup parking sensors that go the whole way across. Then you have the TRD Pro logo stamped into the back. Down below you have your hitch receiver, and spare is mounted underneath. If you look right on your rear handle, you'll find your backup camera. To open up your bed space, reach into your handle and press the button here, and it will automatically lower itself the rest of the way down. Tundra logo again across the back there. You can take a look along the inside of the bed itself. As we said, we have the bed lamps. You also have tie-down hooks, bed rails, and on the right-hand side, you'll find a power outlet. To close it up here, you can either reach down and lift this up a little bit, and it will continue lifting itself the rest of the way, or you can go over to your driver's side taillight. You'll find a little button here. Give that guy a press. That same button will open for both opening and closing functions. Next, let's go take a look at the inside. Inside here, your interior upholstery is the black Softex leatherette. You have both black and red stitching. From the sides, the seats appear solid, but if you look at them head on, you'll see that this camo continues throughout the vehicle. In between the two sides, you have access to a folding down armrest / cup holder. You can easily tuck this up and away if you want to increase your seating capacity. Then next to your middle headrest or your rear passenger headrest, you have this fabric strap. Reach up and release this guy in order to access the storage spaces in behind the seats. You've got your toolkit back there for your spare, as well as one of the JBL speakers. There are 12 of these premium JBL speakers all throughout this vehicle. You have similar storage down below underneath your seats. Reach instead to the front of the seat and lift it upwards. Then you can have this adjusted for any cargo needs. Then underneath this is actually where you'll be able to find your hybrid battery. It is right underneath of this little panel here. Now, looking up overhead, there is a panoramic moonroof inside for everybody to be able to enjoy. On the backs of your front passenger and front driver seats, you've got pouch storage. Back of the console, you have your cup holders, cubby space, and chargers down below. And currently we have the Tundra rubber mats installed inside this unit, although all new units come with both rubber and carpeted sets. Inside the door, you have your storage spaces and your power window control. Now, back to this little dimple. This guy indicates keyless entry, so if you have the key fob on your person, you can tap your hand on that little dimple or inside your handle to lock or unlock your unit. Inside the driver's door, you've got windows controls for both front and back. Then you've got your window lock, power lock system, and side mirror controls. On the left, this allows for your side mirrors to fold in flat with the body of your unit. You can either keep it set to A for automatic, so they'll fold and unfold if you lock and unlock with a key fob, or you can manipulate these at any point in time. Then inside here you have the electronic adjustment for your seats, which means you also have the memory seat settings there. So this is for back, front, up, down, and your lumbar support. Then hood release latch on the bottom left-hand corner of the dash. On top of that, we've got a few different controls. Starting on the bottom, controls for that TRD light bar. Then you have your heated steering wheel control. It is one of the TRD steering wheels, so it's got the little logo there, red accent up top, and you have the matching TRD gear shift inside too. Next to this is your AC 120 volt controls, then rear parking sensors, odometer trip, dash brightness, your gas release, automatic headlamps, and controls for the rear bed lamp lighting. Hop up here and we'll take a closer look at the steering wheel. So it is black leather with black stitchings, much like the seats are. Left hand side there is controls for your dash display. You've got your hands-free communication and volume control. Right hand side, radio controls on the bottom, adaptive cruise control up top, including both sonar and lane departure. On top of your dash, you'll find this little storage space. Got a 12-volt adapter on the left-hand corner of it. Then in the middle here is your infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience. Right now you are looking at the optional navigation, which you can choose to connect through Toyota Connected Services. Then audio listening, AM, FM, and satellite radio. You've got full Bluetooth connectivity, which includes Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and there's optional USB adapters throughout, such as this one on the bottom right-hand corner. Then Bluetooth phone connection for your personal device. You would also use this for your hands-free communications. You've got your trip information, and lastly is your settings. So things like personal profile, Bluetooth information, display, voice search, dealer info, apps, security, etc. Volume control is this guy on the bottom left-hand corner. Rest of this in here is climate control. We've got dual climate control up front, meaning you can either have your temperatures synced or you can turn it off so they function independently. Defrost for front windshield, rear windshield, and side mirrors is right in the middle. And then on each side we can see we have 3 levels for both heated and cooled seats, red for heat, blue for cool, and of course for both driver and front passenger. Left of this, you have your red TRD push start ignition, trailer brake controls. Back to the middle, you've got surround view camera, so if you give that a press, you'll get this full surround view look of your vehicle in real time. I have the driver's door open right now, so there's a bit of distortion in the imaging, but that's not typically an issue. And of course, you can get higher or lower from your vehicle at any point in time. You can even pause it to continue looking in any direction that you're currently facing. More adjustments for this are in the bottom right-hand corner icon. And to get rid of the screen, you can either press the same button you did to bring it up, or just press the X in the top left-hand corner. Next to that, traction control, 4-ways, and rear diff lock. You also have the power tailgate release there. Then parking brake and parking hold. We already saw that TRD gear shift. You've got your 2-wheel 4-high and 4-low controls, driving and towing modes, as well as your MTS or downhill/crawl. Storage spaces all throughout the middle. Starting up front, we have this black pad space here. This guy is a wireless charging pad. It is compatible with all wireless charging devices. Having this inside your vehicle also means you never again have to worry about having charging cords inside here. Though, of course, if that is your preference or you've got more than one phone to charge up at a time, you can simply use any one of the adapters that are available in here. There's also bumpers you'll find along the sides and bottoms here to keep your phone nice and secure when it's in this location. Other than that, plenty of storage around there. You've got cup holder spaces and console. Tray in the front here can be slid open to get quick, easy access inside. You can also open it up from either side. Just press the button in and swing it up. You've got some interior lighting that stems down from the back, so you can see what's going on at all times of day. Lots of different storage arrangements available. Chargers are on the front end here too. On the right up top, we have this 3D Toyota logo. Down below is a lockable glove box. Up overhead, you've got 1, 2, and 3 dots. Those guys are garage door openers. Then you've got your sunglasses compartment, SOS button, overhead lighting controls, controls for the panoramic moonroof, and on the left-hand corner is your adjustments for that power adjustable rear windshield. You can take a look at him in action. Press the button in to have it roll down, pull the button up to have it roll back closed. You can also stop at any point along the way to suit your preference. Great little feature for getting extra airflow inside of your front cab space. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Toyota Tundra TRD Pro Hybrid in the color gray. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta, Canada. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.